I like the modern stuff.
An average family could shop well here.
You've got a very wide choice.
Quality, as cheap as they can get it.
It's great.
Brilliant. It's got a great atmosphere.
It's colourful, bright, well set out.
Your new look ELS will be open Sunday and Holiday Monday with special opening offers. See what you think.
Something else. ELS.
It's something else. This is one of the new look ELS superstores, and I'm here to find out what people think about it.
Very impressive.
I like the modern stuff.
An average family could shop well here.
You've got a very wide choice.
Quality, as cheap as they can get it.
It's great.
Brilliant. It's got a great atmosphere.
It's colourful, bright, well set out.
Your new look ELS will be open Sunday and Holiday Monday with special opening offers. See what you think.
Something else. ELS.
It's something else.
Nice swim.
What are you doing here?
Well, they serve the best brioche here.
No, I mean in Nice.
Pursuing you, of course. Well, here I am. The proverbial bad penny.
Tom, once again, I am enormously flattered. But I've told
I know, you don't love me. You only wish you could. You know I love you, but you can only imagine being really glorious friends, and can I please be satisfied with that, you see? I memorize all your letters.
Oh, Tom. I never know when to believe you. I'm not the sort of woman men lose their minds over.
This man has.
Tom Mosley, I'd like you to meet my stepmother, Lady Curzon.
Grace, please.
Well, thank you, Grace. I've always particularly admired Americans for your informality.
Yes, I'd heard. Orange juice. Are you here for the sea bathing, Tom?
Oh, no, I don't swim. And I have a bad leg.
It's a war wound, but he's too modest to say so.
You still look pretty athletic to me.
Well, I manage. I fence, I ride. I'm hoping to persuade Simi to come hunting with me one day.
But how do you intend to pass your time on the Riviera if you don't like the sea?
I intend to propose to your stepdaughter at every conceivable opportunity.
Tom, don't be so silly.
And I expect I'll do a little sightseeing.
I'm trying to persuade Horace to buy a yacht. He's so bourgeois.
Oh, I do think you should get you one, if that's what you really desire.
What do you, darling?
Because when Labour regained power, we'll confiscate it. We'll confiscate every last little luxury, so you might as well enjoy it while you can.
Tom, hope you're teasing. Who's that?
Just my sister-in-law.
As I was saying, if you're playing in Australia, you've got to do barley too. It's en route. Hey, it's my guardian angel.
Do you want me to wipe that tan off your face for you?
You met Jack the lad then, have you? He used to work in here when he was a kid. Till I sacked him.
Don't let him lead you astray. He's got Lee saving up for Australia.
Tequila for this man and throw in a cherry with his worm.
Hold the worm. The pints will be fine. Got quite a thirst on you there.
Yeah. Keeping them in business. You look like you've been stood up.
Me? No, I always spend Friday nights on my own propping up some bar.
Well, Doc, in Mexico, this is medication. So we've been on this bus for 3 days. There were no seats, so we're sitting on the floor, and the lad I was travelling with fainted. Oh, she's got you beating on the drums to call me home. I'm sorry.
Supper's on table. It's getting cold. Your mother's not too hot either.
Oh, sorry, Doc. Yeah. Supper. Have a drink with us first, eh?
And risk lamb leftovers for a week.
Big's right, I think you've had enough.
Come on, son.
I want to have a drink with my dad. One drink won't matter, will it? She won't shoot us this once. Will she?
One drink. But on your head be it.
Come on. Who's having what and why now? Dad?
Colin Rose, solicitor with the Medical Defence Union. You haven't left us much time to go through your testimony. And your choice of attire is unfortunate, to say the least.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to see some escorts, please.
Certainly.
At Motor Nation, the Midlands' only car hypermarket, you can afford to be choosy with over 500 cars at the lowest prices.
No. Oh, I like that one.
And don't forget about our 30-day no-quibble exchange plan.
There's an awfully nice blue one near the exit.
Right, it's time to play the BRMB £1 million game. Now, let's see if your telephone number's worth £1 million.
Tune into 96.4 FM BRMB tomorrow from 7:15 AM and your telephone number really could win you £1 million.
So, we've got our winning number, and now we're going to ring the person who could have won £1 million, but didn't. So if you weren't listening and your phone's ringing now, well, I wouldn't touch it if I were you.
The BRMB £1 million game.
Michael rapist. Now, we're always at pains to stress how rare these strange rapes really are. What's more, new police techniques show that even when there are several attacks, they're sometimes the work of a single offender. And that seems to be true for our next reconstruction. A catalogue of crimes, but it seems by one man, which has led to a big inquiry called Operation Fairway.
Two and a half years ago in Weddington in Nuneaton, 11 o'clock on a Monday night, and a 15-year-old was heading home from a night out. Sensing someone was hiding in the bushes, she made a run for it. But the man stayed hidden by the only path into the estate until another girl came by.
I won't hurt you.
Where are we going?
Up here.
He was very nervous. He was shaking. And it scared me the most, really, because I didn't really know what he was capable of doing.
Why me? Because I like you.
He was wearing unusual white, fingerless gloves. He had a cream-handled knife and a sleep mask of the sort they give away in aeroplanes.
It's taken my innocence away, really. I feel as though I haven't got much confidence in myself anymore.
He seems to know his way around the local alleyways and footpaths in Nuneaton. But in 1997, his attack scene moved to southern Birmingham. His hair was dark and in a bob, not braided but cut like a pudding bowl down to his ears and parted in the middle. He had a watch, possibly an Accurist, and its strap was metal. It was on his right wrist, not his left. His jacket was three-quarter length and had a bright and shiny lining. No women have reported rapes by him between early 1997 and November that same year. But did you encounter him? By the time we know he reappeared, he'd grown substantially in confidence, and this time he attacked someone on her own doorstep.
Quiet. I won't hurt you.
By now he had a balaclava, and he'd come well equipped for his attack, with a bag out of which he brought a torch and sticky tape.
I'd like to marry a girl like you.
He might be local, but his accent sometimes sounded Irish, maybe genuine or maybe put on to mislead. But his remorse seemed to be real.
I can't leave you here like this. I'm so sorry for what I've done. Here's your purse and keys.
One month later, 2 miles away, another attack, and possibly the same offender.
Don't make a noise. I won't hurt you.
Look, there are houses round here. It's not safe.
His target, a single mum, refused to be dragged away, and eventually she managed to persuade the balaclava man to move to a well-lit area.
I just need someone to love me.
What do you want me to call you?
You can call me Ben.
She managed to keep him talking. He was softly spoken and claimed he was born in Dublin, but once again the Irish angle might be fake. At any rate, she talked him out of raping her. Then, 2 months later, another woman, another southern suburb of Birmingham, and another escape. This time the woman's hands were bound and her eyes were covered, but she still managed to struggle free.
Oh, you put up a good fight. I'll let you go. Here's your things.
Now, back in Nuneaton.
Did you have a good night, love?
I was walking under the bridge by where I live, and then someone come behind me and then just kept on talking, and I just wanted to get home.
Oi, come back!
And I got home and he was still standing outside.
He obviously planned to attack my daughter, and if it wasn't that night, it would be another night.
Three weeks later, just down the road from that house, and a visitor detectives are hoping to eliminate. May last year, in the Grazier's Arms in Weddington.
Double McAndrews, please.
Could this have been you?
I tend to remember faces fairly well, and for some reason he's stuck in my mind. The man's about 5'8", has dark brown hair, dark eyes, was dressed casually with a black bomber jacket and a T-shirt.
He may have been in the pub before, perhaps with a dark-haired girl, but tonight he was alone, except for a black bag.
First thing I heard was footsteps behind me. Running, footsteps. At first I just thought it was someone I knew messing about. But then I realised it wasn't.
Put your hands behind your back.
This time he had cord, like from a washing line. He had a blanket, and the attack went on for longer than any had before. He's becoming used to this.
These hands just kept on getting tighter and tighter around my mouth. Just thought I was going to die.
I'm sorry it had to be done. Just don't tell anyone. Say it.
I won't tell anyone. He must have been watching me, and if he's still out there, he obviously knows who I am. I'm just sick of being so scared.
Bit of fairness, your best bet now, of course, is somebody who knows him intimately and recognises something in this pattern of behaviour. Now, it's going to be his mum, his girlfriend, something like that. What are they going to recognise?
This man knows Nuneaton very, very well. He probably either lives there now or has done in the past. He also has similar connections, we think, with the south of Birmingham. He's out late in the evening, early hours of the morning, sometimes carrying a bag. It's not just on the nights of the attacks. He knows where some of these girls live. He must have been stalking them or prowling in the areas of their homes before those dates.
Now, he's taken to tying them up. That could be just to restrain them. It could be a sort of fetish that he's used in a private, personal relationship.
Yes, he's tied these girls up by tying their hands behind their backs. He's blindfolded them. It's possible that he's done the same things, perhaps with a partner or a girlfriend, at other times.
One of them got a look at him, and she saw that he had quite distinctive sideburns.
On the last attack just 6 months ago, he had long sideburns right down to the jawline.
And he also had a logo on one of the jackets, which was very distinctive.
Yes, on one of the attacks, he was wearing a black jacket with red marks on the shoulders, and there was red embroidery, ISI, in capitals, on the left side of the jacket. And also on that jacket was like paint splashes along the front near the zip.
OK, well, if there's any way that you can help, please try the number now if you've any suspicion. This is your chance to make a difference here. 0500 600.
Important that SVG were not aware of which car was being used until the day of the challenge. So, let's go over to Hinckley, where Shaun Dellenty will start the challenge.
Thanks, Trevor. We're here at the SVG National Distribution Centre in Hinckley, Leicestershire. This is where the Q parts are kept, and this is where the challenge will start. But first, let me explain how the challenge is going to work. In a few minutes, John Darby, who is the Royal and Sun Alliance Assistant Regional Engineer for the Midlands region, will be putting Q parts to the test. Royal and Sun Alliance have concealed a vehicle, which we will be repairing today using SVG parts. The only clues we've been given are that it could be an Astra, an Escort or a Mondeo. Very shortly, John will reveal to us which of these cars we'll be repairing today. And then he'll personally pick the parts from the shelves. The parts will be then taken to a body shop, which at the moment is a secret location. Before we start the challenge, let's see how confident SVG are.
I'm very confident, and I'm very confident for two reasons. Firstly, we at SVG source product from all over the world, and only the product which passes the Q-part tests we make available in the aftermarket. And secondly, the product is then only available through approved distributors, and that's the reason.
So, SVG appear extremely confident about meeting this challenge. Now let's find out what the Royal and Sun Alliance think by talking to the man who set the challenge, John Darby. John, you've been working in the industry for a number of years now.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the SVG and Q-part programme?
Over the years, I've authorised the use of SVG parts. We've encountered problems with quality, the way they fit and availability. Since the Q-part programme came in last year, quality has improved, the way the part fits has improved to such an extent that we're almost at OE quality, and availability is off the shelf.
So what do you and your colleagues hope to gain from this exercise?
We hope to prove once and for all that the parts fit, that the availability is there, and we've got OE quality on the final product.
Well, John, I'm sure we're all dying to see if SVG can meet the challenge. The time has come to reveal which car we'll be repairing today.
We're going to repair a Ford Escort Mark V with frontal impact.
Great. So it's time to choose the parts. Let the challenge begin.
Right, we'll have two headlights from up there, a flasher lamp, a grille from off here, an offside front wing, front bumper bar, and the front panel.
Okay. Right, here we are at the body shop in Solihull. The parts have arrived and everybody's ready to take up their part in the challenge. Let's just go and have a chat with Mark Jones, the owner of the body shop, to see how he's feeling about the challenge. Hi, Mark.
Hiya.
So what are your opinions on the SVG and Q-part project?
Well, the fitting of the panels is still inconsistent. It's a lot better than it was sort of 12 months ago, but we still have that inconsistency. I personally think that the panels should be sort of checked more thoroughly than they are now. A, before they become Q-parted, and obviously B, before they, get sold to us for fitment.
So what do you think the benefits are to this and other body shops?
Zero. The reason being is that the cost of the part for a Q-part panel is less than a dealer part. Consequently, there's not as much money in for us because of the discount structures. So really, if that was sorted out, then there would be some advantage to us, certainly.
OK, thanks very much, Mark.
Cheers.
Right, everybody's raring to go, so let's go and see how the challenge is progressing. Well, here we are, Mark, the finished car, looking good. Would you like to just talk us around the repairs that were made?
Sure. We've replaced the bonnet, the near side front wing, the offside front wing, the front bumper, both headlamps and the offside front indicator.
And how would you rate the quality of parts and the service that SVG provided?
Everything's fitted okay, so not a problem there. The service is certainly as good as anybody else's, so it's been okay.
Good, thanks very much. Now let's hear from John Darby, who set the challenge.
They met the challenge exceptionally well. They've delivered the parts on time. The parts are fitted first time. I've spoken to Mark, the body shop manager. He's over the moon with the way the parts are fitted. You've seen the final product, which the proof is in the pudding. It's sparkling. I'm very pleased for SVG. It's gone down exceptionally well.
Goes unheard now on carton at Emmerdale.
It's too bright.
Is he?
Yeah. Where's the remote?
The what? Emmerdale, the great British soap, sponsored by Daz Tablets.
Mr. Glover.
I wish it.
I'm afraid her condition's still extremely critical. But we can let you have a few minutes with her. Just her husband at the moment. I'm sorry.
Sounds bad. But whatever you think, I do care about Kelly.
You and all the rest. If she dies, you killed her. Is she going to be all right?
I really can't answer that question yet, Mr. Glover. She's still critical. We've pumped her stomach, but we're just going to have to wait to see how she responds. I'm afraid she's already lost the baby.
What?
I know this must come as a blow for you, but if she comes through this, you're both very young. There's still plenty of time to start a family. Please don't expect too much. She's still unconscious. She won't know you're there. But I thought it might help you to spend a few minutes with her.
Thank you.
Come
on. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know why you did it. Why you didn't tell me about a baby. Whatever it is, whatever's gone wrong, we can work it out. You can't die. You can't leave me.
Sorry, Mr. Glover, you'll have to leave. Come on. Defibrillate. Charging 200.
Charged.
Stand back. Shock. Pulse?
No pulse.
Charging 200.
Charged.
Stand back. Shock. Pulse?
No pulse.
Charging 360. Stand back. Shock. Pulse?
No pulse.
Okay, we've got AC-SLM monitor. Any pulse, please?
No, no pulse.
Okay, CPR 10 cycles 5 to 1.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5.
Okay, let's start with 3 milligrams of atropine, please.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5.
Mr. Glover, please. What's going on?
2 and 3 and 4 and 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and
Not even bothered ringing it.
Viv, what's happened? I wish she...
I don't know. Let's go find out. We've made Kelly as comfortable as we can.
I wish she...
I was just explaining to Mr. Glover. The drugs Kelly took caused her heart to beat irregularly. That's why she went into cardiac arrest. We have managed to get her breathing again, and we've pumped her stomach.
So she's going to be all right?
Although we've got the poison out of her stomach, there is a risk of heart, liver and kidney damage. We're checking her liver function now.
But liver damage? I thought if you got to her in time, I mean, you pumped her stomach, you got it out, she should be okay.
Kelly is in a very serious condition, but we are doing everything possible. I promise you.
I never thought...
Here you go, mate. You all right?
Yeah. It's not really me that matters, though, is it? Look, I'm sorry about everything. Having to go about the job and... I won't worry about it. I don't think it was the job. So did she, I mean, do you know why? How is she?
We've managed to stabilise her.
Can I see her?
She's still unconscious.
I don't care, I just want to see her.
All right, come on. Will you be okay?
Yeah.
Donna!
Leave her.
She can't just go wandering off around the hospital on her own.
Well, she won't go far. Just give her a minute, eh? Come on.
Morning, Roy. How's the patient? Why don't you get some sleep? We'll take over for a bit.
No.
Go on. You must be exhausted.
I'm not leaving her.
You got rooms here, haven't you? For relatives and the like.
Of course.
I can't until I know she's going to be okay.
She is going to be all right, isn't she, Doctor?
She's stable, but she's not out of danger now.
You see, there you go again already. Oh, don't worry about Kelly. She'll be able to sort herself out. She'll be fine. Well, she isn't, Viv. She never was. It was just you sticking your head in the sand.
I didn't mean it like that.
Hey, come on, Roy. You don't know what you're talking about.
If there's any change, we'll come and wake you up.
You're lying.
He's not lying. Come on, mate.
You promise me. You swear to me that you'll come and wake me up.
Of course you promise, don't you, Doc?
Of course. The nurse will show you to a room.
Yeah.
I'm coming with you.
No, you stay with her. You don't leave her. No one. No, you never leave her. Do you understand me?
Right.
She's holding her own. She's no longer in danger.
Thank God. Oh, what about long-term damage?
We'll not know until she wakes up.
When will that be, do you know?
Could be any time.
Well, you're talking hours, days?
Hours. And if she's not suffered long-term damage, we'll be able to move her.
Back into men ward?
No. A psychiatric ward.
Psychiatric?
We have to make sure she's no longer a danger to herself.
Yeah, God.
Psychiatric ward? I don't like the sound of that.
It's only routine. It's all right. They just need to keep an eye on her and talk about why she did it and stuff.
I know.
Good afternoon, Mr. Glover.
I want to see my wife.
Look, Mr. Glover, I appreciate what you must be going through, but she doesn't want to see anyone. These things take time, I'm afraid.
But I'm her husband.
I realise that. But she's tried to take her own life, and very nearly did. The last thing we want to do is put any pressure on her. Look, this is a very delicate situation. You're just going to have to bear with us on this. That's all there is to it. I'm sorry.
Fancy a meal at the Woolpack? My treat.
We return to Emmerdale at 7 tomorrow night. Next this evening on Carlton, Coronation Street.
Bye, Whitey.
Keep taking the tablets.